Right. Are you amazed at the career that he was able to have, lacking the power needed to really? I mean, he's been in there with all of the best guys, with the exception of Mayweather, just about. Are you shocked? Because I don't think a lot of, like you just said earlier, I don't think a lot of these young fighters, I don't think a lot of guys can fight two or three different ways, or that they have plan Bs and plan Cs. I don't see that nowadays. And then I don't see guys in the ring able to think through a complicated fight the way that we used to. So when I look at somebody like Paulie, who everybody knows his limitations, and then the guy still went out here and had a relatively successful career. Right. Right. Yeah, about six. Right, 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 right. Okay. Exactly. Kodo. Right, exactly. Agreed. Right. I totally agree. Hey, well, look. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I think that needs to happen. Yeah, I think that abrupt ending with an unfortunate or an unlikely injury kind of took away from that card and kind of robbed Danny Jacobs of an opportunity to kind of elevate his star a little bit more. But hey, I want to get you out of here because we're running up on this time. But I had a question for you last night, and I know you mentioned it earlier. You weren't the biggest fan of Adonis Stevenson, but Adonis Stevenson surprised me and actually called out Sergey Kovalev. We got to see how they work out the business to make it happen. But I know you haven't thought through that one completely at this moment. But who would you lean towards in that fight, man? Exactly. Carpenter was aggressive, man. I was shocked. He did. He did. Right. Yeah, I like you said. I think Crusher is a pretty scary dude. I like that he's very efficient in the ring. He does seem to be an adjuster. He does have, he can go away from just power to setting it, to setting up a knockout. So Crusher's one of my guys to continue to watch. And then I also like this Artur Beterbiev cat. I like what he's doing. He's a real deal dude to me. And then I like to see what Lomachenko does down at the lower weights. And that's about it. I think I think Rigondeaux's been kind of difficult for. I don't think the networks have just been fond of getting behind him to push him because of. I just think that dude is really dominant, man. I mean, he's a tough nut. Me neither. That's a mystery to me. Right. Exactly. At all. Right. Right. Agreed. And look, I appreciate you a whole lot today, man, coming on. Like I said, and sticking with me the last couple of weeks as we've been trying to set up a date. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself on Pay Me No Mind, man. And hopefully my boxing knowledge didn't bore you to death. And hopefully you come back, man, and chop it up with me about some other fights. Yeah, I felt like you got a little into your groove maybe about 30 or 40 minutes ago. So I said, I think I maybe can get him back on here. Okay. Hey, like I said, again, this is my man Big Cuz coming out of St. Louis. You can find him on Twitter at Knobout Boxing. That's KNOBOUT Boxing. Check him out. Very interesting cat. And like I said, I have some other discussions to have about boxing. You kind of touched on some of them, but I think here we are almost at an hour and a half. Let's save some of those topics for some other shows, and we'll get it in. Yeah. Quinlan fights today, actually. Yeah, I don't have a time.